Hello everyone, my name is Dale Danker, President of TWU Local 514 here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Um, these videos are never fun to make, especially this one. I was notified today. Um, I've got a lot of notes, so forgive me for looking down, but today I was notified by the company, several conference calls, that base maintenance would be sending out email notifications. Probably happen on Thursday, I'm told. 170 involuntary furloughs. Was on a conference call with the international, and I was on a conference call with the company, and they both shared with me that the 170 was for base maintenance. I've later found out that really that 170 is not for all four bases, it's just for Tulsa. So Tulsa hired a lot, other bases didn't hire a lot, and my face is red because I've been out in the sun at my house, but my face is also red because my blood pressure's up. But if you take a guy at one of the other bases, they didn't hire any, you'd have a guy there that had 10 years. So if you did give a furlough at one of the other bases, the outcome, the shuffle, would ultimately be the same. And of course, we want the least amount of impact for our union as possible. So we try to preserve as much work as possible, even though they continue to outsource maintenance to foreign countries. That's always going to be a fight that we're going to be engaged in. So 170 maintenance AMTs is the number. I'm told that MLS here in Tulsa won't be getting furlough notifications. That's stores. I'm told that aircraft cleaners will not be, there's not a surplus of cleaners, no furloughs for cleaners. Overhaul support mechanics, no furloughs for overhaul support mechanics, no furloughs in facilities maintenance, be it mechanics or MSPs. There's not an overage of crew chiefs. There's not an overage of tech crew chiefs. Now, we did reduce by 325 people took the early out, and with those numbers being considered, after you reconcile what everyone's doing through layoffs, through the openings, the known openings that we had, and through people accepting early outs and leaves of absence, or taking the leaves, extended leaves, that leaves us with a number of around 170-ish. And so I'm hopeful that as many opportunities that are out there for work here in Tulsa, I'm hopeful that as this begins starting Thursday, that the company will continue to find ways to bring work in instead of lay American Airlines U.S. citizens off and send the work out to foreign vendors. I'm hopeful that the pandemic is worldwide, and it was asked on one of the phone calls I was on by one of the other union presidents, what are the numbers for the layoffs in Brazil? What are the numbers for the layoffs in El Salvador? Did they have the pandemic there, and did it impact the work there? We've asked for those numbers. Or are they just trying to use the pandemic as a way to get to the least amount of U.S. citizen workers on property? So there will be grievances filed by the international on our behalfs to fight the company's excuse of using force majeure, act of God, to lay people off. But not wanting to drag this video out for 20 minutes like some of the ones that I do, was told that we were reducing 170, and I was not told initially it was Tulsa. I was just told it was base maintenance. And when I asked the question, what's the breakout of that, had one company official kind of give me the legalese sentence, and it made me feel like right then and there he's not going to say, because when you say base maintenance 170, it's Tulsa only. And so you'll be getting a notification if you're one of the 170. It's not 170 out of a certain area and then, or 100 out of an area and 50 out of another area. It's the bottom 170. And some folks may have seniority in other areas that they can exercise, and some folks may have enough seniority to exercise down through a lower classification, be it OSM or cleaner. But no one will be able to reduce and bump anyone that has more seniority than them. I'll be clear on that. And there's some rumors out there saying that if you haven't been here 2 years, for some reason you don't have rights to, come on, phone. Bad thing about using your phone is you get phone calls every 5 seconds and it shows up on the screen. We were told it was one of the past presidents. I don't know. I mean, that's just what people say, but I guess someone's out there spreading a rumor that if you're a new employee and you don't have 2 years in, you don't have bumping rights. Look, once you clear 90 working days under the new contract, the old contract was 180 calendar days. Once you clear probation, you have all the rights that any other employee has under that contract. So there will be a round one and there will be a round two. All of it being finished up by September 30th, where the last day of work would be September 30th. First day off of payroll would be October 1st. I did ask the question, what if the government comes in and has another stimulus package, or a loan, if you will, the CARES Act, and does it start where the other one ends? Is it seamless? Same rules apply? I asked that question, and the folks for the company that was on the phone, they said yes. They believe that if the government come forward with some relief money loan through the CARES Act, that all of this could be untangled and it wouldn't happen. But they said that the government is stalling and they didn't feel comfortable with waiting any longer. So that's where we're at right now. Lots of questions, rightfully so. Check your AA.com email. That's where they're saying that they're going to send you a notification. I'm just going to glance over my notes real quick. I was told one thing. I was told that they're going to shut down some stations. They're going to shut down Fort Lauderdale. I heard they're going to shut down San Juan for line maintenance. I heard they're going to close, I think it was DCA, which is Reagan International, San Francisco, and in St. Louis, shut down those facilities as far as having facilities maintenance workers there. So a lot of things happening, and everybody at all these stations will have an opportunity to exercise their rights. So it doesn't mean that they won't have opportunities to bump and roll through Tulsa. So we'll see how it plays out. We'll see what the company comes up with. I know there's other opportunities for work. There's opportunities for work that they're outsourcing that they could bring in to minimize this all the way down to zero. But the company is choosing not to do that at this time. So you have senators, congressmen, you have representatives, you have a governor here in Oklahoma that said he didn't believe that the government ought to bail people out. So it's frustrating when we've got our own leaders. They want to help everybody but the people that elect them to their office. I don't know. I'm gonna quit talking because I'm gonna say stuff that YouTube won't let me say on here. So if you got friends that sit down there at the governor's office, you might call up old Stitt and say, "What the hell are you talking about? You don't want to have the government help these people that are affected by the pandemic. It's his citizens of the state of Oklahoma that's going to be impacted by this." So I'll make more videos and put information out as I get it. Thank you.